You do not choose your desires as freely as you think. Some of what you want was placed inside you before you ever learned to question it. Some of what you chase is not yours. Some of what you avoid is not weakness, but a silent command. And once you see this, your life will never look the same again. There is a machine running beneath your thoughts. It decides what excites you. It decides what feels heavy. It decides what your eyes return to and what your hands delay. It decides what you hunger for and what you quietly abandon. This machine has been shaping your future while pretending to be your personality. It is your desire engine. You believe you want what you want because you chose it. You believe your cravings are personal. You believe your ambitions came from your will. But your desire engine was trained long before your conscious mind learned to speak. It was shaped by repetition, reward, fear, comparison, and what you were shown was normal. It filters reality before you ever touch it. It pulls your attention toward comfort and away from growth. It turns distraction into pleasure and effort into resistance. It makes waiting feel safe and change feel dangerous. This is why you plan bold futures at night and protect small habits by day. This is why your dreams feel loud, but your actions feel quiet. This is why time slips forward while your life stands still. You are not lacking discipline. You are loyal to a machine that was trained to keep you familiar. Most people live inside a desire engine that was programmed for survival, not expansion. It teaches the nervous system to crave ease, approval, distraction, and delay. It trains the heart to tolerate less while pretending to be grateful. It conditions the mind to accept what is close instead of what is possible. Comfort becomes a reward. Discomfort becomes a threat. And destiny slowly becomes optional. Willpower cannot defeat a machine that runs quietly beneath awareness. Force fades. Motivation collapses. The old pattern returns, not because you failed, but because your system stayed the same. Your desire engine controls what feels urgent. It decides what you notice. It decides what you ignore. It decides what you tolerate. It decides what you never even attempt. You think your life is shaped by decisions. Your life is shaped by what your desire engine trains you to repeat. This machine was not built in a moment. It was built in habits, in environments, in expectations, in small compromises that felt harmless, in standards you learned to accept without protest. And now it runs quietly in your background, steering your energy, your relationships, your income, your courage, and your time. Yet something inside you already knows this. That restless pull, that quiet dissatisfaction, that sense that you were meant for something sharper, something higher, something more alive. That is not impatience. That is your true design pressing against a borrowed system. Your desire engine is programmable. It always has been. It was simply programmed by accident instead of intention. Your attention is the fuel. What you feed it becomes what you want. What you repeat becomes what you crave. What you tolerate becomes what you believe you deserve. A new desire engine does not begin with grand promises. It begins with what you remove from your environment. It begins with what you stop rewarding. It begins with what you protect from distraction. It begins with the standards you raise quietly before anyone applauds. Each small shift in what you notice rewrites what you want. Each protected hour reshapes your hunger. Each refusal to settle weakens the old machine. You are not becoming someone new. You are releasing a version of you that was trained to live below your capacity. There is a future version of you that does not negotiate with delay. There is a version that does not crave escape. There is a version that does not fear effort. That version has always existed. Your old desire engine simply kept your eyes turned elsewhere, and something is already changing while you listen. Your standards are tightening. Your tolerance for distraction is thinning. Your patience for smallness is fading. You have crossed a quiet line. From here forward, your desires will feel different. What once distracted you will begin to feel empty. What once scared you will begin to feel necessary. Your attention will return to your future. This is not a moment. This is a turning point. You are leaving an old internal system behind. You are installing a new order, not loudly, not dramatically, permanently. And once your desire engine begins to change, your life cannot return to what it was, because you are no longer living by accident. You are living by design.